Alright, the Jailbreak dog update, or the February update is finally here. Um, I mean, finally, as in 2 weeks ago it came out. The reason I haven't uploaded in a while is because I had a bunch of videos planned, which were coming, and, yeah, so I'm gonna release this quick one before the main ones start coming in. But, yes, look forward to that coming in the next few days. Anyways, so this video is because obviously I do a lot of these videos where I kind of use the best ways of stuff. So in this video, I'll be telling you the best or the most efficient way to use the new Jailbreak dogs. Now I'm going to be explaining what, how, why, how do you use it, and basically the best way to use the Jailbreak. This one is German Shepherd. I already adopted this one, so I'm just gonna re-adopt it. It costs 50,000. Keep that in mind. And so with the dogs, that thing is they kind of ride along with you in every way. In every vehicle, they are gonna ride along with you. For some vehicles, it is kind of different. Like, for example, the Volt bike over here, the dogs don't really ride along with you. Like, for some of these vehicles, they kind of just follow you around, which is kind of... I mean, I think if you get far enough, they kind of just spawn back. Let me see if that actually does work. So it's, yeah, what happens is once they get really far away, they kind of just like magically teleport back to you, which is a nice feature, I guess, because you're never gonna lose them. I kind of do like this way of riding along with the dogs because you don't really like see them much, but like it's kind of like they're just kind of chasing you, and they're kind of like your actual like pet. So the German Shepherd is better for police mainly because it does more damage, and when you're running after people, you're mostly gonna want to catch them, right? Which is what the German Shepherd is typically used for. The German Shepherds kind of felt like, it's like they're connected to the police team, and that's what they're meant to do. Like the Bulldog didn't really use much as a police. So if you have the Bulldog, which actually costs 80,000, so a little bit more expensive, and then so the same thing kind of applies for both of them. So like for the Volt bike, it'll kind of ride along, come around you. For like the car, that kind of sits on top. So like it's basically the same thing, not much of a difference there. However, the Bulldogs, like for the like the German Shepherds really felt like they were trying to chase down the criminals. It didn't really feel like they were just attacking them. It felt they were trying to chase down the criminals. And the Bulldog, the thing about them, when you use them against the police team, and they really work well because the main point is you're trying to either get away from them or usually shoot the police down. And usually when police will try and arrest you, they have multiple weapons with you. You will typically only have like a shotgun or something. So the Bulldog doing a lot of damage, kind of just bringing them down and like just holding them off until you can get away, is kind of a neat feature because it definitely felt like that. I'm not sure if they made it that way, but like the advantage of each dog is that they kind of feel like they're meant for that team and the other one's meant for another team. The thing I'm not sure about is that I remember this also happened in Mad City, which it's not really that big of a game anymore, but I remember when they added dogs when they were competing with Jailbreak about 2 years ago from now, and then, well, their dogs had really bad physics, and the dogs weren't like made well. The physics were really off. So, and I'm pretty sure in Mad City, if you died, then you had to go and get the dog again, which were only for police, I think. But now the same thing actually happens. So, if you die, you can't actually they don't just come back. You have to go and re-adopt them, which I guess that's kind of annoying, but not really, since I guess the point of the dog is so you don't die. It's the point so they can kind of like, it's kind of made so you don't die and they kind of stop the criminal or the police, and you're the one who's like the one getting away, and then the dog comes back to you. So now I'm going to be doing a bit of a test of how the dogs actually work. I'm going to be using the German Shepherd as a police since it's a bit better. And I'm gonna be going to the bank because conveniently someone is already in the bank. And basically, the way the dogs work, if you shoot another criminal, you shoot the other team, that's when they start going after them. But for example, this random person here, if I shoot them, yeah, see my dog starts going after them. That's how it works, in a nutshell. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't die there, because I'm not really trying to shoot people. I haven't really played much Jailbreak recently. But anyways, basically, as you can see there, the dogs, even if they get stuck, if you basically hit someone, then they are gonna come back, re-get it. It's not really something, the dogs aren't really something that's like full advantage. Like, it's not really gonna make you OP, but it's not exactly useless. It's kind of like, it'll assist you in some ways, but it's not supposed to be a game changer in like a 1v1 or something like that. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that was my video about the efficient or the best way to use the dog, since there aren't really many ways to like creatively use these right now. Like, maybe we'll add something more, but right now, this is the best way to use the dogs. And again, this is a smaller video. I'm gonna be uploading a few more in the next coming days, just so stay tuned for those. And, bye!